We're not asking for $1 million. We're not asking for a $30 pay bump or a $20 pay bump. They have just made incredible money, and it's great, but also share that.
Right now on 7 News at 11, thousands of workers across the country calling for better pay and benefits are now waiting to find out if they will strike to get what they want. Good evening, I'm Febin Casahoon. The clock is ticking closer to that deadline tomorrow night for the United Auto Workers and the nation's big 3 automakers to come to an agreement on a new contract. So let's take a minute to look at what would happen if those workers go on strike. Now, this final day of negotiations would determine whether 150,000 union members will step off the line. Right now, the UAW has enough money in its strike fund to pay all of its workers $500 per week for up to 11 weeks. Now, and if a strike does happen, it does go on for a prolonged time, that could have a major ripple effect on the supply chain. Supply chain experts say that could mean a layoff at other auto parts manufacturing plants and even in the shipping industry. Experts say that a month-long strike like the one that occurred in 2019 would result in a 30% decrease in vehicle production.
You not only have the loss of output at the assembly plant, but then you have the loss of output at the facilities that are making the bodies and the plastics and the engines. Trucking companies that are providing services and hauling auto parts, they would likely be forced to lay off drivers if there was this, sustained reduction in demand. You'd have warehouses being affected that are there to support manufacturing. A lot of third-party logistics providers would also likely be affected. So this would cascade over.
Experts say that a short-term strike lasting a week or less would have little to no lasting impact. But here at home, the effects of a strike would also carry over into the communities where Ford and GM have their plants set up. So tonight, our Jocelyn Person took time to hear from an auto worker who's ready to strike if it comes to it, and a business up the road from Ford's plant along Route 5.
UAW members here at the Ford stamping plant facility in Hamburg are among thousands patiently waiting to see if an agreement will be made with their contract. Now, one worker did tell me that he will be going on strike with his brothers and sisters if an agreement isn't made.
It's a sacrifice we're going to have to take, and I'm willing to take a sacrifice to have better days.
This Ford stamping plant worker, who doesn't want to disclose his name, tells me he's ready to stand up for himself along with others if a contract isn't agreed upon with the big 3 automakers. This worker has been working at the Ford facility for 9 years. He tells me coming up with an agreement for better pay is long overdue. In fact, he tells me that the starting hourly rate is $15 an hour.
And throughout 8 years, you'll hit full rate, and which is close to like 30 an hour. 8 years is kind of a long time to, and these past few years, they've been hiring people, and they've been quitting like right away because they can't afford to work there.
The GM manufacturing team released a statement on their website saying, "We want to let you know that we continue to bargain directly and in good faith and have presented additional strong offers to the UAW. This includes historic guaranteed annual wage increases, investments in our U.S. manufacturing plants to provide opportunities for all." A representative from UAW had this to say in last week's picket practice.
I think there's a willingness because of the amount of money that these companies are making and the steps back that we took in 2008, 2006. So there's a lot of people that haven't caught up to where they were in 2006, but the companies are making billions of dollars. And it's shown every day through their shareholders in the splitting of stock and everything else.
And just down the road from the Ford stamping plant, some businesses like Lakeshore Cafe tell me while they don't expect this to impact their business, they stand with the UAW.
I mean, it's kind of sad, we don't want that to happen, but it does. It's not much we can do about it. Just stay strong through it.
To my union brothers and sisters, just stay strong. That's all I can say. And have faith.
Now, the deadline for a new contract between the union and the three big automakers is tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. In Hamburg, Jocelyn Person, 7 News.